Damage control.
I'm just trying to understand. That's all. Respectfully. Yes, no, maybe so. Maybe the states do paperwork differently? Of course. Why wouldn't they?
People are saying that this statement looked false, which is such bullshit. The initial statement of anything is handwritten, whether it's criminal, civil, written. Whether it's criminal, civil, familial, it's handwritten. 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 Civil, familial, it's handwritten.
No two states are the same. But I'm trying to understand. I don't get it. Again, I don't have to lie on nobody. I don't make shit up. No. This is just her statement. The physical proof, I'm not posting that. I'm not posting her pictures. I'm not doing none of that. Y'all going just to believe what y'all want to believe.
his live, right? The affidavit. Called manipulation. Why you make this? Why you do this? Why you make me do that? Stop fucking playing with me. But please sign this affidavit so I don't go do life for beating your ass in front of my son, our son, your son. That's what you're paying her for, that affidavit. But that affidavit ain't gonna do shit. Especially, wait for it,
from these signed statements. But like I said, that's not going to work. They have physical. But like I said, that's not going to work. They have physical. But like I said, that's not going to work. They have physical evidence. They have a whole doctor's report. She took herself to the hospital.
are we back? Are we back? Let's try this a different way.
And they documented everything. And she went in for an interview.
Here comes police on this live. Up. 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 Up.
Like, again, is it worth it? And I'm still saying yes, but like, then you'd be looking on the other side of the coin, just be like, damn. But according to Slim, she's not a victim.
Right. Not only, according to Slim, is his kid's mother not a victim. According to Slim, the charges were dismissed. So if the charges were dismissed, how is this exploiting a victim? Right? Because that's what you rely on, Polisa. Because according to you, your husband's, no, your baby daddy's cousin tried something with you, right? And you didn't report that either. You just looked at him a certain way and he knew better. I am trying to rubber band my hair.
I can't remember because you said Slim said that she's not a victim, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it's not Slim's story to tell either. So he can't say whether she's a victim or not. The only person that can say that is her.
Hey, but correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't that what she's stating in this statement?
In this statement, but where is she? Where is she now?
I didn't bother her. I did not reach out to her.
Exactly. So that's why I said to you what I said to you on the back end. Here's my thing. If you weren't standing on protecting victims and creating an organization for SA victims, right? I really wouldn't have nothing to say. If you said that this was about Slim and your dislike for Slim, I wouldn't have nothing to say. But to say this is about protecting the victim, it's not. Because if you're disregarding the victim themselves, the victim is not speaking up. She's not speaking about this. She's not putting her story out there. I don't know if she did or didn't, but at this moment, at this time, you personally do not have her standing with you telling her story. Remember how upset I got with you for telling my story? Remember how upset I was with you for telling my story? Because nobody's voice should be louder than the victim themselves. It's okay to amplify her voice. It's okay to stand and support her voice. But to speak and say it's worth it, it's worth what? What is the benefit?
It's worth exposing an abuser so they don't do it again, Polisa, unlike you, right? Because that's what real survivors do, real victims do. But they don't often get that chance. And then in this new virtual world that we have, go back to Slim and ask Slim ass why the fuck did he bring it to this app? But you already know why he brought it to this app. You know why. Merlin knows why. Merlin knows why. Merlin knows why. Merlin knows why. TikTok ain't gonna let me be great with the faces. They're like, That's why Butter's over there, right? Because I speak that one ain't work out too good either, did it? There's a few more y'all lingering.
Because the benefit can only be to you, it can't be to her. Because if she's nowhere to even discuss what's going on, then the benefit is not about her.
The benefit is for the biggerment of the community, the DV community. So this abuser who was on the run for a year and a half and finally got arrested on charges of strangling, impeding the breath. And it's so fucking wild to me, Polisa. It happened to you, right? I Speak did that to you? And it doesn't trigger you at all? For the victim? You don't want to know if Slim is doing this out in, you don't want to be preventative? The residual effect of the money flowing downward I mean, it even reaches the bottom bitches. Talking about you ain't no bottom. Bitch, you way at the bottom. Like, way at the bottom. Like, head in the motherfucking mud.
Sensationalize her story because you have, and I'm not saying that you're an advocate for victims, but you do things that might not benefit the victim. To plaster her story around, to sensationalize her story because you have.
Who's sensationalizing her story? Those are her words on that statement. Those are her words on that statement. Voluntary statement. Public information.
Saying that you're doing it because you have beef with somebody, but I do think that that beef is making you biased to what.
I'm not saying you have beef with somebody, but that beef is making you biased.
You say you're standing on saying that you're doing it because you have beef with somebody. Turn her story around to sensationalize her story. Saying that you're doing it because you have beef with somebody. Turn her story around to sensationalize her story because you. Saying that you're doing it because you have beef with somebody. Turn her story around to sensationalize her story because you. Saying that you're doing it because you have beef with somebody. Turn her story around to sensationalize her story because you. Because you say you're standing on protecting the victim. This is not protecting the victim. This is absolutely exploiting the victim.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta. Hold on, y'all. I gotta.